What is going on, everyone? Today I'm going to be talking about the top tips that no fitness influencer will tell you when it comes to losing weight. The first, I think, is to really understand your why. We as individuals live up to the identity that we have for ourselves. So if you are a healthy person, you will exhibit the behaviors that a healthy person does. And so instead of thinking about weight management as this temporary diet or exercise regimen, reclassify yourself as someone who is healthy. Whenever you think about doing things contrary to that, give it a second thought and don't partake in activities where you can't see yourself doing them in the long term. I mean, how many times have you seen friends, family lose weight and just to gain it all back? Because your willpower is a muscle that will get tired, and it's a losing proposition to go against human nature, whether it's battling hunger pangs or continuing to resist temptations that are suppressed as a result of your desire to get in shape for a particular event or activity. I think the second thing is that people just assume that working out happens when you're in a gym or at a workout class, but in reality, the amount of calories burned has a lot more to do with your daily habits. So instead of working out extremely hard for 1 to 2 hours a day, and what typically then happens is your body compensates for that and decides that it wants to not move around as much. Really partake in an active lifestyle, take walks, fidgeting is great, and if it comes down to choosing one hard workout for an hour and then sitting the rest of the day versus being as active as possible throughout the day, you're better off in the latter. Third is intermittent fasting. There's a lot of research here on the benefits of this. I think you really have to figure out what works for you. If the idea of one meal a day freaks you out, don't even try it. I think there's many ways you can test into this. Some people are great at not eating breakfast, so create these fasting windows that best serve you and your natural hunger pangs, but also your lifestyle. And if you're the type of person that socializes and goes out with friends for dinner, then maybe breakfast is something you can skip at times. And then the last one that I'll cover that has outsized impact is adapting your body's fuel reserves for burning fat instead of carbs. You know, when you consume lots of carbs, that becomes your body's natural source of energy. When I say carbs, I'm talking about refined carbs. It's your breads, your pastas, and fortunately or unfortunately, you know, those are the types of foods that spike your blood sugar levels, that really don't serve you in terms of helping to adapt your body for burning fat. Now, there are these healthy swaps that exist, but if that doesn't serve you, I think what you can do is think about limiting your intake. And then the other that I've recently come across is the order of which you eat your food has a lot to do with blood sugar management. So when your blood sugar spikes, this affects your insulin levels that ultimately can create weight gain. And so by eating fiber, vegetables, proteins, and then your carbs and sugars can be an alternative solution to being able to enjoy the foods that you enjoy and not necessarily cutting them out completely. I've personally found, for me, willpower is best managed when it's completely out of sight. So for me, I define moderation as not eating a certain type of food at all versus having one bite or, you know, having a certain type of food on occasion. The final thought I have is that there's no best diet, there's no best workout. These are all flawed tests inherently, whether it's done on mice, whether the control groups are wonky. Now, there is definitely validity to some of the science behind these tests. So, however, largely they're funded through ulterior motive, they're self-fulfilling prophecies, and what I'm trying to essentially get at here is you really have to do what serves you. And if carbs are something that you really enjoy, don't cut them out. Figure out other ways to really manage a healthy physique, lifestyle, whatever. And so test and learn. Figure out what makes your body feel good, figure out what doesn't, figure out what gives you energy. Just also understand that life comes in seasons, and there are seasons of, really committing to your physical health. There are seasons where you have to commit to your mental well-being, your career, love, whatever that might look like. And so instead of idolizing to look a certain type of way, do the things in life that fill your cup, serve your lifestyle. And happiness isn't translated by your waist size. It's having balance between good community, love, career, physique. And so have fun, enjoy the process. So that's all I got for you. Best of luck on your journey, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.